If you know the science of how the body works, you can do a lot of things. Human body is 10% human and 90% these days. So these three things are your license to doing whatever in Diwali. Whenever you feel blues, whenever you feel anxiety, you feel anxious, there is always a reason that can be traced to the gut.
Now just let's tackle the elephant in the room, which is current season Diwali. So where we indulge a little more, and so can women still enjoy Diwali sweets without worrying about weight gain and affecting their hormonal health?
And on this is a very good question. I will first give you a personal example, and then we will move to what are the specifics around Diwali. So I went to so there was a party so there were a lot of families and we all went together to Goa. This was last year. So there, I was eating everything which was there. Breakfast में भी खाऊंगी, lunch में भी खाऊंगी. That's not my normal style, but when I go out, I like to have whatever I like to have. So then dinner maybe I am having everything and all. At the end of day 3, now of course all the women there, they know about my background, about Mrs. Earth background, Mrs. India. So at the end of day 3, so one woman comes to me and she says, मैं देख रही थी तुम खाती तो बहुत हो, ऐसा तो नहीं है। जैसे ही दिखती और तो तुम्हें देख के whatever impression we get, ऐसा तो कुछ लगा नहीं। मेरे उस प्लेट का मतलब, तो आई वाज लाइक ओके, तो तुम पिछले 3 दिन से मेरी प्लेट पे नजर रखे हुए हो। So
Right.
it is, see, if you know the science of how the body works, if you know the science of how how the nutrients are absorbed in the body, you can do a lot of things. This is not a life of depriving. See, if you are depriving yourself, पूरी दुनिया खा रही है and then आपका your mouth is salivating and then you are not eating, that is much worse for your brain. If you are feeling guilty after eating a chole bhature, do you know that guilt will do way more harm than the chole bhature? See, you have to understand our mind, the way we understand it. The conscious brain is a very small part of it. And then there is a very big subconscious and unconscious. You cannot mess with the subconscious and unconscious at any point in time. You have to understand it. You will not be able to control your mind. You have to work with the mind. And that's why we always talk about the science behind what we are talking about, so that if you know the science, then you know that once I have done this, now I can enjoy with my friends, and I can eat whatever, and then people can keep wondering how is she so her figure is all right, and then she is eating like a pig here. So like here
Right.
I will give you, we have spoken about gut microbiome many times, right? Now,
Correct.
these are the bacteria in the body, bacteria and other things. These are bacteria in the body on your skin. Now, they are part of you, right? Human body is 10% human and 90% these guys. Now, they want to celebrate Diwali as well. Like, why should your Diwali means ये सबका nuclear war होएगी? See, let's be
Correct.
very honest. These guys help us in a lot of things. We discuss, these guys help us, like in various ways, and in our skin session as well, and in our gut, various, whenever we have spoken about digestion, we have spoken about gut microbiome. And
Correct.
these guys are the reason why we are able to absorb a lot of nutrients. These guys are the reason how we feel. There is gut brain connection, they talk, there is two-way communication happening all the time. Only thing
Correct.
that we have to remember is that my Diwali should not be a nuclear war for these guys.
Hmm.
And if you remember that, कि मेरी तो दिवाली है, इनको भी तो दो ना कुछ. Something they will also take note. So
Correct.
what I will do is, I will give you a license for indulgence. Okay? Now, how do you earn that license? You have to do 3 things. If you do these 3 things, इन योर फ्लेक्सिबल टाइम, मतलब पूरे दिन में कभी भी करनी है आपको। अगर आपने ये 3 चीजें करते हो, उसके बाद दिवाली वीक के लिए, सो दिस वी आर ओनली टॉकिंग अबाउट दिवाली वीक, वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग फॉर एवर एंड एवर की जो मर्जी करना, दिस इज लाइक सो दैट एटलीस्ट you don't end up killing all these good guys. See, what can happen is if your Diwali means a nuclear for your gut microbiome, then even post Diwali you will have a problem, because
Correct.
you may have not fed these good microbiome for let's say 5 days at a stretch, and then then the species goes out. Then again you have to eat that probiotic at some point in time, then फिर से वो implant होगा, फिर से उनकी बस्ती बसेगी, which is a very long process. Then again 3-4 months by. So the only thing we have to ensure is our Diwali should not be a war on them. And
Correct.
how will we ensure that? We have to do these 3 things every day for the Diwali week. After that, you are free to do whatever you want to do. The first one is green smoothie. We already gave the recipe.
Right.
That green smoothie, which means a handful of green, 1 to 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, and then half to 1 banana. That's what a green smoothie is. Number 2, we have already given the recipe, your dry fruit smoothie, your nut smoothie. So 1 handful of soaked nuts, then 1 handful of your these figs and dates and everything, and then you just blend it. 2 to 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, if you put, it's even better. So this will keep you full for a very long time, so that even when you get the best Diwali gifts, every now and then, you are not eating at any point in the day. You have to feel hungry also, no? So this is number 2. And number 3, before you go for the Diwali dinner or Diwali party anywhere, wherever you are doing, before you go for that, you take a bowl of salad. And in that salad bowl, you will put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay? And
Okay. So above that, so is it like we take the salad and 2 spoons of olive oil above it, right?
Olive oil above that, and then 2 to 3 in that salad. You should have 2 to 3 big tablespoons of sprouts.
Sprouts. Okay.
So if you have had that, so these 3 things are your license to doing whatever in Diwali. So your green
Only Diwali.
your smoothie and your salad which has 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 3 big tablespoons, or you can say 1 small bowl of sprouts.
Right.
So eat that and then go for the party. So then what will happen is, and these 3 things, what are they doing? They are building a protective covering for your gut microbiome. They are fed. So when after that you will eat a pastry, or you will eat, that chole bhature, they have a covering on the top. So it's like, you provided them bunkers for the nuclear war. भाई उनको मारो तो बचा के तो रख दो. So we are creating bunkers for them, so that once your war is over, once your this celebration, and then whatever you want to eat, that matti, that chole bhature, that whatever, basically use your imagination. At least these guys are safe, because see, if you are with us for a long time, it takes time to build a gut microbiome. If you decide overnight that now I want to eat all the healthy things, sometimes you will not be able to digest them. It doesn't mean those things don't suit you. It doesn't mean cucumber is not for you, or gajar is not for you, or different type of salads are not for you. I cannot eat kacha, I cannot eat raw. It doesn't mean that. What it means is, maybe you do not have the gut microbiome which will digest this for you. Now you created them after working for so long. So if you eat small amounts, they get created on their own.
Correct.
So now that you have created them, don't destroy them in a 6-week crash course.
Correct.
So if we are eating these 3 things in the day, that means your gut microbiome is safe, and then you enjoy yourself. So even when you go out, let's say, and then this is something I want to tell you, even when in my Goa party, when I got the first comment, कि तुम खाती तो बहुत हो, मैं जो भी खाती थी, but हमेशा मेरे खाने से पहले there used to be a salad and lot of hummus. So that would give the food which my gut microbiome needs. I have to feed them. See, because I am 90% them and 10% you. So you can't make it worse for 90% and expect then things will be okay. Then post Diwali, you will have blues.
Right.
See, whenever you feel blues, whenever you feel anxiety, you feel anxious, there is always a reason that can be traced to the gut. Because gut and brain, they talk all the time. 95% of your feel good hormone, which is serotonin, is produced in the gut. You don't keep gut happy, you are not happy. You will
Right.
find, you will think that maybe I lost my gamble, that's why I am feeling unhappy. Maybe, this person said that to me, or that person said that to me, and that's why I'm feeling unhappy. But the real reason is you killed your gut microbiome, did not feed them for the last 3 days. They are not able to produce serotonin, and that is why you feel unhappy.
Correct.
If you want to feel happy, take this Diwali license, 3 things, and then do whatever. And sorry, if possible, alcohol in control, because alcohol again destroys. See, alcohol क्या होती है? It's antibacterial, right? So हमारे जितने
Right.
भी sanitizer हैं, they're antibacterial. So you
Correct.
drink alcohol, especially on an empty stomach, you end up destroying colonies of good guys. So you have to make sure कि limit it. So I know you have to drink it, so you limit it, but never ever drink it on an empty stomach.